A viral video showing Lawrence police officers punch a man in a Walmart parking lot is now the center of an investigation and some outrage by many in the community.
Police reports say the man instigated that violence, but witnesses we spoke with say the opposite.
And tonight, there's a lot of questions about what happened leading up to the moments we see in this video. Fox 59's Jenny Drexler breaks down everything we know so far.
It's this viral video that's at the center of a police investigation. The video, with more than 100,000 views, shows a portion of the incident where a man, later identified as William Armstrong, is being punched in the head by a Lawrence police officer several times in a Walmart parking lot. We spoke to Armstrong's sister, Anasia Mason, who can be seen in the videos and was inside Walmart at the time.
It took longer than I expected, so I knew something was wrong because my older brother didn't come in there to rush me. So something is telling me to hurry up and go outside.
Mason says when she got outside, she saw her brother being punched in the face by police. A second video taken by another witness depicts a different angle and shows another officer kick Armstrong as he was on the ground. The same officer seen punching Armstrong earlier in the video is then seen punching him several more times. We spoke to multiple witnesses who wanted to remain anonymous, who characterized the incident as unnecessary.
Very aggressive they didn't come to defuse. That's what it is. They did not come to defuse the situation. They did not come to defuse it at all.
It all happened Tuesday afternoon around 4:30 when court documents say Lawrence police saw Armstrong illegally parked in a fire lane at the Walmart off Pendleton Pike on Indy's east side. Court documents say the officer asked Armstrong to stand behind his car because the officer said he was afraid Armstrong could have a weapon in his vehicle. And they say the 38-year-old acted, quote, aggressively. Police say a rifle was later found in the vehicle, but officers did not see it before the arrest. Court documents say Armstrong approached police and refused to put his hands behind his back. The report says Armstrong then began, quote, fighting and resisting.
I raised my son to have respect. I raised him to also protect himself and his family. The things that I seen in the video and what my daughter told me had happened is crushing.
At that point, police claim Armstrong punched two officers in the face and wrestled with them. The report says they were, quote, tussling, and Armstrong hip-checked an officer to the ground. The court docs say police used a stun gun on Armstrong, but he still wouldn't comply, and that's when an officer punched Armstrong several times. Police eventually handcuffed him and took him into custody.
Regardless to what was wrong and what was right, protocol was to give him a ticket or tow the car, not to take your fist and hit him in the face. I'm sorry. As a community, we need to come together.
The court documents also say during the incident, Armstrong made numerous threats to, quote, shoot and kill all the cops on scene.
I can confirm that.
He did say those things.
I can confirm that. I do not lie. I can confirm those things were said out of anger, and I told him not to say those things because he wasn't going to do them.
Now tonight, witnesses and family hope police release the video of what happened in its entirety so questions can be answered.
Now they should be releasing everything to the public so they can see, if they police protect and serve, that would even be beneficial on the police behalf on what happened.
On the east side, Jenny Drexler, Fox 59 News.
Now, we have learned from the mayor at least one of the officers involved has been placed on administrative leave. Court documents also show Walmart does have surveillance video of this arrest.
We've reached out to Walmart. They referred all of our questions about video to local police. Fox 59 also reached out to Lawrence PD. They sent us a statement saying in part, quote, the goal of this investigation is to conduct a thorough and impartial review of the circumstances surrounding this event to determine whether department policies and procedures were followed. The community's trust, they say, is of utmost importance, and they remain dedicated to upholding the highest standards of professionalism and integrity.
Meanwhile, Lawrence Mayor Deb Whitfield is also weighing in this evening, sending us a statement as well, saying in part, quote, our city prioritizes the safety and well-being of those who engage with local law enforcement. We take these matters very seriously and are working with Lawrence Police Chief Curtis Bigsby to conduct a thorough investigation. Well, we will continue to stay on top of this developing story, and of course, we'll bring you any updates here on air and online.